Hey foodies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. Today I'm going to share with you this amazing chicken Alfredo lasagna rolls. Let's get into the recipe. Alright guys, now let's take a quick look at our ingredients. Here I'll be using oven ready lasagna noodles, but feel free to use any kind that you like. I have some chicken tenders here, but you can use the breast or the thighs, if you prefer. I also have some spinach, some parsley, diced tomatoes. I have onions, garlic, bell peppers. I'll be using some mozzarella cheese, parmesan cheese. I have cream cheese, ricotta cheese, more parmesan cheese, some heavy cream, and for my seasoning I'll be using chicken bouillon, paprika, garlic and onion powder, Italian herbs, some chicken seasoning and black pepper. So basically what I did was just combine all of my seasoning, then I added it to the chicken and make sure that the chicken was well coated. I then set that aside to marinate for about 30 minutes. Next, to some boiling water, I added my lasagna noodles and I just allowed them to soften, and then I start to just separate them a bit and allow them to cook until they were nice and tender. Next, to my preheated skillet, I added some oil and then I went in with my chicken, allowed the chicken to be fully cooked, stirring consistently, and once it is cooked, I will show you what we'll do next. Now we will go in with our aromatics, the onions, garlic, bell peppers, give it a stir and allow it to go for about 3 minutes or so. After 3 minutes, this is now done. We will now remove from the heat and set aside. Now let's make our Alfredo sauce, adding a pinch of oil to the skillet, then in with some butter, then some minced garlic. Give that a stir and allow it to go for about a minute or so. Next up, we will add our heavy cream. Give that a stir and allow it to come up to a simmer before we add the rest of the ingredients. Now in with our Parmesan cheese, and we will follow up with some seasoning for flavor and taste. Remember, don't go too heavy on the seasoning because the cheese is very salty and you don't want to overpower the sauce with too much salt. Once that has thickened, you want to add your tomatoes and your spinach. At this point, you should turn the heat off and just let those wilt. You don't want them to cook too much. So once they wilt, we will just remove from the heat and set aside. Next, you want to combine your ricotta cheese, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, and your parsley. You want to mix well until everything is fully incorporated. Next, you want to add your chicken into that mixture. And what we are doing here is eliminating one extra step. So instead of, doing it step, we eliminated one first step by combining the chicken with the cheese and stuff. And it will just make things easier when we're ready to assemble everything. So now we're ready to assemble. I have my large baking dish here. We'll go ahead and add some of that sauce down at the bottom. Go generously with it. And then we will start, assembling the lasagna rolls. So here I have my cutting board. I will place one lasagna strip down there and then we will add our chicken. You know, I did about 10 strips, but you could probably do the whole pack of lasagna because let me tell you, this was so rich. You know, I could have added less chicken and less cheese and less sauce, less everything here, and it would have still been amazing. So like you see me, I added my chicken, then I went in with some mozzarella cheese and I added some sauce. I rolled it up and placed it into my baking dish. And you want to just continue with this process until you're all out of, you know, everything. So I added my chicken, then I went in with some mozzarella cheese. Then I went in with some of that sauce. I rolled it up and placed it into my baking dish. Once you're done making all your rolls, you want to go over the top with some of that extra Alfredo sauce. You want to go generously with it. Do not skimp. You should have enough if you follow my measurements. Lastly, you want to add some mozzarella cheese right over top. Go generously with it. Do not skimp. And you want to place this in a 375-degree oven uncovered for about 30 to 40 minutes. Once all your cheese is melted, what you want to do, the last 3 minutes, you want to set your oven on broil and let it brown up a bit. Once it comes out of the oven, this is how it should be looking. I went over the top to garnish with some fresh parsley, and that's basically it, guys. You can let this cool for about 10 minutes before you dig in and enjoy. So once I dug into this, let me tell you, it was nothing short of amazing. But I must warn you guys, it was so rich, cheesy, and flavorful. I could not eat a lot of it. One, and it satisfied me, trust me. If you don't like anything too rich and too cheesy, you can skip past this recipe because it is absolutely divine. I can't wait for y'all to try it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy.